Hello, my name is Cyril, and today I want to welcome you to a show where the only thing that matters is a right answer. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to quiz my buddy and Defunct Games cohort, Lorne Riseley, to see how much he knows about random game-related topics. In this episode, I'm going to ask him about classic SNK games, and I want you to play along. In fact, it's important that you play along. So let's go ahead and see how many SNK games Lorne knows, if any. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough one. Hey Lorne, I see you hiding back there. You can come out now. No, seriously, everything's gonna be okay. I'm sure last episode was just bad luck. Come on, this isn't funny. We got people waiting. Okay, I'm just gonna ask the question and see what happens. Lorne, do you want to play a game?
I'd love to.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because we're going to have some fun today. I think the world wants to know more about you, Lorne, and I think we can all agree that the best way to get to know somebody is to ask them a bunch of questions about old school games. So, Lorne, let me ask you, how well do you know SNK?
SMK games.
SNK?
Yeah.
Can you name even one SNK game?
I tell you what I can, on one condition. Can you tell me what SNK stands for?
Oh, of course I know what SNK stands for. It's SHIN, NIHON, KIKAKU. And I'm 100% sure that nobody in the comments is going to correct that pronunciation. Nobody at all. But it's, okay, you may not know the name, but you probably know some of the games and maybe even some of the systems, because SNK is best known. They were an arcade game manufacturer for a long time, but then they're probably best known for when they came out with the Neo Geo. You ever heard of the Neo Geo?
I'm afraid I haven't, no.
Oh my. we're in bad shape here. This now makes me think that we should cancel this entire series and just go straight towards introducing Lorne to Neo Geo games. Because it's a tragedy here.
Because I need education.
I'm going to rattle out some names that are hopefully not ones on this list here. Have you ever heard of Samurai Showdown?
No.
Oh. Have you ever heard of Fatal Fury?
No.
The King of Fighters?
No.
Oh, no. Well, folks, we're in for a real treat here. All right. So I'm going to ask you, I'm going to read off 17 names. And they can either be an old SNK game or a cheesy action film. So maybe instead of looking at this, maybe we're going at this the wrong way with the SNK game. How well do you know cheesy action flicks?
I love me a good cheesy action flick.
Okay, well maybe that's the way we should look at this, and you should be focusing more on which one of these is not a cheesy action film, because it might be an SNK game. Now, just so you know, it can either be an SNK game or a cheesy action film or both.
Oh wow, okay.
So here we go. Universal Warriors. Is that a cheesy action film or is it an SNK game? Universal Warriors.
SNK game.
Yes! Mission to Kill.
Cheesy action film.
Yes! 2 for 2 already. The Last Countdown.
Sounds like a cheesy action film, so I'm gonna go with that.
It does, but it's not. It's an SNK game. Prisoners of War.
See, now that sounds not cheesy enough. I'm gonna say SNK.
Yes. The Super Ninja.
Considering the genre, I'm gonna go with cheesy action film.
Yes.
Yes. Super
Tried to
Ninja.
trick you with that one. Mark of the Wolves.
See, that sounds too poetic. That's a SNK game.
Oh, you're so good at this. The Showdown.
SNK.
No, it's a cheesy action flick.
The Showdown.
Attack Force Z, which may or may not be the sequel to Attack Force.
Oh, if it got a sequel, that has to be an SNK game.
No, cheesy action flick. Victory Road.
Cheesy action film.
No, SNK, you were losing it.
Deary me.
Maximum Impact.
Cheesy action film.
Both.
Both?
Avenging Force.
Cheesy action film.
Correct. Road to the Final Victory.
SNK.
Correct. Deadly Impact.
SNK.
No, flick. Jungle Warriors.
Ooh, that's... cheesy action flick.
Yes. The Battle of Fury.
God. Cheesy action flick.
No, SNK game. Universal Soldier.
Oh, action flick. Come on now.
Correct.
It's a classic. Cheesy, nothing cheesy about it.
The Rescue.
SNK game.
Both.
Both.
All right. I think you did a pretty good job here. You managed to get 9 right answers, which I think might be a new high score. I don't know. I'm not keeping track.
Well, the trick with that is to think how many syllables, how many words, and does it sound poetic? If it's short on all 3 of those, it's almost certainly a cheesy action flick.
Exactly. So let's see what we learned about you, Lorne. Apparently you've never heard of SNK, the Neo Geo or Samurai Showdown. You also know how to make me feel depressed. And you consider Universal Soldier to be a movie classic. I'm not sure this was a real productive session, Lorne, but I appreciate you coming by and taking the quiz. I expect to see you back here next week for more questions. Maybe this time without hiding in the shadows. Deal? Alright, see you next week. Hey, thanks for taking our quiz. If you liked what you saw here, then you should know that we're going to post new quizzes every Friday. Now, here's the question I have for you. What's your favorite SNK game? Hopefully you can think of more than Lorne. I get it. Look, we all have our gaming blind spots. I honestly wouldn't know all that much about dating simulators and MMOs. So, don't be too hard on Lorne. Who knows, maybe this will inspire him to check out SNK's incredible back catalog. Anyway, I want to know how well you did, so let me know in the comments below. We have another great quiz lined up for you next week, so I strongly recommend you click that subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then.